In April 2017, South Africans were shocked by headlines of a well-known Pentecostal accused of sexually assaulting members of his congregation. Leader of the Jesus Dominion International Church, Pastor Timothy Omotoso, was arrested by the Hawks at the Port Elizabeth International Airport on charges of rape and human trafficking. After hiding in a female lavatory at the arrival section of the airport, he was cuffed and rushed to a Hawks compound. At his first appearance at the Magistrates Court in Gqeberha, supporters of the victims flooded the street, while some JDI church members affirmed their support for their pastor.
We are behind him 100%. We are not changing. He has taught us everything we know.
These girls are lying. They were never raped.
It's painful what's happening, but God will answer for Omotoso. People will think they are bewitched.
Omotoso was denied bail twice before the matter was heard in the Port Elizabeth High Court. His co-accused, Zukiswa Sito and Lusanda Solani, who are accused of being Omotoso's henchwoman, both received bail of 2,000 rand each. It is alleged that they recruited girls at church crusades across the country and delivered them to a home in Mhlanga, KwaZulu-Natal for the accused Omotoso. All three had over 90 charges racked up against them that included rape, human trafficking and racketeering. Some of the girls were as young as 13 years old.
My father. Yes, I love you.
The trial officially started 18 months later. Cheryl Zondi, who joined the church in 2009 when she was only 13 years old, was the first witness. She gave a harrowing testimony. Zondi said the sexual abuse started in KZN at the mission house where 30 other women and girls were kept.
I was a virgin at the time, so he took caution not to go all the way. So he continued shoving until he reached climax. When he was done, he told me to go to the bathroom and wipe myself off. So I went and wiped myself off for the toilet.
She said in a testimony that the girls in the house had to shower 3 to 4 times a day, received only 1 meal a day, and were only allowed 5 hours of sleep.
He was having the time of his life laughing while he was doing this. I was in such shock. I just lay there paralyzed.
Even through her tears and visible distraught, Omotoso's supporters did not believe her testimony. Defense lawyer Peter Doberman filed an application accusing presiding Judge Makahula of showing bias towards Zondi during her testimony and asked him to recuse himself. The Supreme Court of Appeal denied the application made by Doberman. However, once it came to light that Makahula's wife was housing the victims in Gqeberha for the trial, the direct conflict of interest forced the judge to remove himself from the case in March of 2019. Advocate Terry Price told the judge that he didn't believe that he was biased, but elements of future impartiality were at play.
The judge has to recuse himself. That'll be the end of these proceedings, but you can rest assured they'll re-prosecute somewhere else some other time.
Just 15 months after the recusal, the pastor Omotoso was tried again under the rule of a new presiding judge, Irma Skuman, meaning that all witnesses had to relive their mortifying memories on the witness stand once again. This time, however, she was not allowing any of the court proceedings to be filmed live. In March of 2020, State Advocate Nceban Telwa was removed as he was accused of coaching witnesses on the stand. Maria Standard and Ishmet Serfontein then led the matter. This was just the beginning of many applications filed by the defense during the years between 2020 and 2023. According to the state, it was all delay tactics to prolong the case.
Always maintain that these are all tricks and ploys to try and delay the continuation of the trial, because all the applications that they've made are more than 10 now. They've been dismissed by the court.
In all these applications, however, Doberman did manage to acquit Omotoso and his co-accused on 31 charges, all due to insufficient evidence, dropping their overall charges to 32. In December 2024, it was Omotoso's turn to take the stand, and the streets were filled once again. He denied all the accusations made against him. Omotoso has been held at the St. Albans prison in Gqeberha for the entirety of his trial. Wednesday is expected to be the start of the end of these proceedings.